Mohammed Ali Shah, defense expert, also with us on the program. But Mohammed Ali Shah, where do you stand on this? Why is Canada, fishing in waters where, it doesn't understand the nature or the depth of the water? Justin Trudeau, even, by Canadian standards, has done a very, very poor job when it comes to safety and security in that country, when it comes to employment in Canada, when it comes to students finding jobs after completing their studies, taking loans from India, from Indian banks and studying in Canada and not being able to find jobs in Canada. He's being accused by his own party men of, running the Liberal Party into the ground. And just when, it was time for him to perhaps, rehash the whole thing, recalibrate the whole thing, he goes about, attacking India without any proof. It's understandable. What happened to him at the G20 summit could have made him feel a little lesser than what he already felt. But the fact of the matter is that here is a Prime Minister whose foolishness and whose mistakes are very much palpable, are very much apparent, and are very much likely to land him, like Ambassador Sajjanar also said, in political oblivion.
Vineet, definitely. See, this is what happens when you actually inherit something, when it is like a family business. Politics has become a family business, unfortunately, for a lot of people. It's like Baap Dada, without understanding. Well, either it is totally ignorance, you don't understand, or you understand. You understand very well, but you are smart enough to actually know which side of the bread to butter, in the sense, you know where your votes are coming from. They're coming from a person, they're coming from people who support the Khalistan movement. So you will keep your mouth shut. You will not say anything against them. You'll keep quiet, thinking that you will get the support. But that is the other way around. It will work adverse, rather. Justin Trudeau's popularity has fallen. In fact, his aide, who he might supersede him. On the other hand, the Conservative Party is going to probably, they are expected to win the next elections. So that's exactly what happens thereafter. So just like Ambassador Sajjanar said that, the way he apologized to the nation for honoring a Nazi hero or Nazi veteran, and he did not know. See, that's what he did not know. This shows pure ignorance. Pure ignorance. And they say ignorance is bliss. So that's, again, I think Justin Trudeau thinks ignorance is bliss. So now the very fact is, one more thing, a point to observe over here reads, the Sikhs in Canada, they did not land up for the support of the Khalistan movement recently. Hardly a minuscule of them land up there, which means that they hardly have any support. In India, it's zero, I would call it zero, because the Indian Sikh is very patriotic. Well, they can only do these kind of activities outside the soil of India, sitting far away in Canada with a Canadian passport, because they feel they would be protected by Justin Trudeau over there. But Justin Trudeau is causing more damage and more harm to his country. They are being short-sighted. He's seeing, okay, my limited time on the seat, how it's going to go. What he's not seeing is the long run of the country. India and Canada were such good friends. We are still not at war with Canada. We are very good friends. I hope it remains that we are. I hope we become very good friends again. But it has definitely affected the relationship, because the moment you allege something without any proof, what then go to? Even a child, when he has to make an accusation on you, he has to surface proof. Anywhere there is a proof required. Omar Abdullah has spoken about it also. He has said, okay, पहले proof दिखाए. अगर आप ऐसी बात है तो proof दिखाए.